Good afternoon, YouTube. So today's video is going to be a continuation in our series about marketing for roofing contractors. As stated earlier in other videos, this could actually apply to any home service provider. Anybody that sells to the homeowner could utilize these tips. I think last time we discussed about websites, and we talked about, should I update my website? And we looked over some reasons to do so, some reasons not to do so. You can go back and look at that video. Today will be a similar vein, and we're going to discuss more about that next time. But today we're going to discuss, how do I update the website for my business? Okay, so I have a few notes here, and you have today, more so than you did say 10, 15 years ago, you have so many different options for you. One thing that you need to think about is the purpose of your website, and you also need to think about what you really want it to do. And we're going to go over that next time. But right now, let's just determine the following fact: that function determines format. The amount of pages you have, how they look, how people flow through your site, what you want your site to do, all that determines how it's going to be built, on what platform it's going to be built, or what structure, and basically just overall what it's going to be. So you need to determine, first off, what do you want your website to do for you? And we're going to cover that in the next video. But once you determine that, then you can get an idea as to how you need to go about building it. And there are so many options today. It used to be that WordPress was the common option, and you had some others that would tag along. You had some of these website builders that were hit or miss. That's not the case now. Weebly, Wix, there's a bunch of other simple ones that the non-techie can get a hold of and do in an afternoon or a day. You could do this yourself if you really wanted to. Hugo is one that I intend on learning next. I already do WordPress and HTML and CSS. You could have just a standard old HTML site. Those are still function, and they load very fast. There's landing page providers. There's you name it, it's out there. You can simply just search for website builders, landing page providers, and you'll get inundated with a whole host of options. Some of varying cost, but get the one that works for you. Remember, your time is valuable too. It's not just your dollars. So see what works. Now, that's the options on how to actually build it and on what platform to build it on. You may be asking yourself, well, I don't do websites, I don't do computers, and you have a couple options here. So don't be misconstrued or think that an outside firm is your only way. Now, who would need to pick an outside firm to build and manage their website? If a business keeps it updated with ad copy and it ties into its existing marketing, and you have a marketing partner or contractor, such as myself, doing your marketing for you, then having them build your website and keep it updated so that it ties into your actual direct mail, everything else that you're sending out, would be ideal. You definitely don't want a left hand and a right hand situation. You want these to work together. If you have outside marketing, let them just go ahead and take care of your website too, so they can tie your marketing materials in the real world back to the digital world. That's going to be the best for everyone. If you require special functionality, say you wanted to do something special with the insurance companies to where they could log into your site and help you invoice and look at whatever it is, special type of portals, then yes, you're going to want an outside firm to do that. That's a little bit more difficult to do on your own. It can be done, but you really don't have time for that, most likely. Anyone that provides a turnkey service, and we used to have a saying, turnkey is never turnkey. So you need to understand what turnkey really means. If someone ever pitches you turnkey and they don't have that spelled out on a sheet of paper, run for the hills. Now, that's just the outside firm options. Let's talk about inside your own business options there. Like I said before, if you pick one of these common website builders such as Weebly or Wix or Shopify or something like that, they Square, they have themes built in. Just copy paste, you're ready to go. If that's what you want to do. Now the drawback to those is that they are heavily photo focused. They're meant to look beautiful and pretty, and that's what brings most business owners to them. That's not necessarily functional for you using your website as a marketing platform, but it can be done, and those themes can be changed, and you can utilize straight copy on a few of them. So get the simplest one you can and go with that. So inside guy, you could do it. You could be that inside guy, the inside guy to your organization that goes ahead and builds the website. It keeps costs low, and it offers you more control, but oftentimes it'll be at the price of less features. Now, it could be that you have some young people that work for your organization, and they may be able to build the website for you and probably do a pretty decent job. Local classifieds, people that are just starting off, you can get them to do it. You could take courses from your local library on how to do it through LinkedIn Learning. However you want to go about doing it, the inside track is possible. This is probably something, if it's going to be simple, probably something you're only going to do once, and then you're just going to check on it periodically. You're not going to have anything so important that somebody's going to come and hack it, most likely. So it's definitely an option for you. Now, when would be a good time with you being in the roofing business to go do this? I would say in the off season during the winter. Go ahead and you can plan on taking a week or so, or getting with an outside firm, or teaching yourself how you wish to do it. There's plenty of tutorials online, and just knock it out and be done with it. And then take your old site, kill it, switch the domain, lock it into your new site, and you're ready to go. You're off to the races, and there's the videos on how to do that. So either way, outside firm or inside guy, I would recommend you doing this in the winter, so that when your marketing materials, have it done before December 31st. So your marketing materials, the first 3 months that you're putting out marketing through the early spring and last of winter, they are ready to tie into your new website and the new ad pages. Now, here's a warning. You want your website to tie into non-digital marketing. And what do I mean by that? I mean simply this. When you send out an EDDM mailer, every direct door mailer to a neighborhood, you want a QR code that's specific to a page on your site. You don't want to do this right in the middle of your busy season, starting off in May after the storms have passed through your area, and change all this up, and then it tries to go to a URL that no longer works. That's not a good look, and that's going to leave your customers frustrated, and they're not going to go through the extra effort of trying to find you after that one did not take them to your site for them to actually contact you. So make sure that you do this in the off season. Make sure that your non-digital marketing ties into your website correctly, and you should have great success. Okay, I hope this helps. That's it for this video about how do I update the website for my roofing business. I think next time we're going to cover what is the true purpose of your website, and let's start looking at some of those reasons. Okay, thank you, YouTube. I'll see you later.